Started out with my little hydration drink. This is I put the hydration powder from One Up Nutrition along with their new product, the Colostrum, that's out now, you guys. Lots of good benefits of that product. And then, yeah, I'm still on this kick. I tried the coffee. I tried. It makes me, it upsets my stomach.
You're a weak sauce.
And I'm still on this, so that's how I'm starting the day. Today's video is a full day of eating video. I'm back with those because I know you guys love those on this channel, but I've been on a hiatus. If you have been following me for a while, you know I just recently moved. So this is my first official full day of eating in my new location, and I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna get back to doing these more often. If you are interested in healthy, balanced, high protein, easy and delicious meals to reach your weight loss goals, to stay fit and lean in midlife, in your 40s, 50s, beyond, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified, because I post at least one of these a week. I believe that you should enjoy everything that you eat. I don't waste a single calorie on food I do not love. I keep things simple. It's not always perfect. It's not always going to be filled with vegetables and all the good things, but there's a balance. You know, I just strive for having that balance, but I kind of eat what I want, to be honest, and I stay lean and fit at 49 years old in menopause. So you don't have to suffer through boring food in order to do that, and that's what I like to teach on this channel. My name is Jeanine, if you're new here. I am your midlife BFF, helping you thrive during midlife, and I am a nutrition and fitness coach. I also have a podcast, and you can get all of that here on this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and get into today's full day of eating. I started off with, my little morning energy drink, protein bar. I can't seem to get away from the energy drink. I just have one a day. That's really my only source of caffeine. And the reason I tried to switch to coffee, but it just bothers my stomach. So I'm going to try maybe a different kind of coffee, see if we can work on that. But for now, energy drinks it is, and they have them at Costco now. So I think that I got the peanut gallery over here. I got my daughter's dog is here as well. So we've got quite a collection of dogs. They're all over the house, including on the floor and that dog bed down there. Just never a dull moment, but they seem to be pretty quiet right now. Anyways, I think we're gonna have Mike's famous burgers. We love burgers here, so we're gonna probably have that for dinner, and we're gonna show you that process. He just got a new burger press, and we got some new ground beef from Costco, very cost effective. And but right now it's lunchtime, and I'm gonna have a sandwich. I just was like, I'm craving a sandwich, so I think I'm gonna kind of figure out what I'm gonna do, and I'm going to show you guys. I think ooh, we got some new sourdough. Ooh, arugula. We have this sourdough that we picked up at Gelson's yesterday. It looks really good. And then we've got some oven roasted turkey breast. I have some arugula. We're gonna do pepperoncinis and cheese. Slice of cheese. So let's see. So one slice, 45 grams is 110 calories. That's a little funky, but we're gonna go with this one. So I would say it's like about 130 calories for that piece. That'll make the entire sandwich. And then we're gonna go with a slice of reduced fat Colby Jack. Sourdough is actually, fun fact, the easiest to digest. If you're gonna eat bread, sourdough is really good. Babe, what does it have? What does it other bread have that sourdough doesn't? What's the name of that stuff? You said you heard it on Mind Pump.
They spray with glyphosate.
Oh yeah, they spray regular bread with glyphosate.
Wheat or whatever.
And that's why a lot of people have inflammation and stuff when they eat bread.
Glucose intolerant. What's that?
Gluten.
Sorry, glucose.
Gluten.
Because the glyphosate fucks them up.
Let's do.
See, so right there, like, how is your next message going to be received well by people who can't afford that watch? That's my point. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit.
And then to have some arugula. This microwave is so powerful. Got some nice melted. Oh, I need onion. I should have probably used a bigger knife. That's enough onion. You think I'm making you lunch or something? Or am I making you lunch? No. Ooh, it popped right out. Okay. So, we've got that. We're going to put the turkey. You know, it doesn't have to be complex, guys. This is exactly how I eat every day. I eat what I want, what I'm in the mood for, and I just am always eating moderately. Pardon my French, but I always just say, just don't eat like an asshole. Look at this way. It's your last meal on earth, ever. Just always, whether you're eating something more indulgent or healthier, keep your portions normal. Like, not like it's your last meal, you know, and you're on death row. If you never eat like an asshole, then you're gonna be able to enjoy yourself when you want to have donuts on a Saturday. Do some arugula. Got some good micros going on here. You know what I think I'm gonna do for my I just had an epiphany what I'm gonna do for, let's take a look at that. Love tahini. I was gonna do mustard, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do some tahini. That's what that is. Chips, regular chips. Here's my motto on chips. That's not where you're getting your nutrients from. Whether you choose healthier chips or not, you're not getting micronutrients from your chips. So eat the ones you want. The calories are negligent, like this, versus something a little healthier is gonna be maybe 20 calories different. Eat the ones you want, just don't eat them like an asshole. Eat a portion, a serving. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut this. And that's it. So when I eat chips, I just eat the chips I want to eat. Because that's not where I'm going to get my, you know, my nutrients. Look at that. And that's a good amount. In my personal opinion, is that you cannot have a sandwich without chips. Look at that. Delicious. Nice little balance going on there. Fat, greens, protein. All right, got my lunch going. That is what I have been doing, is eating 2 main meals a day, and then I have like a morning snack and an evening snack. And that has really been working for me. I was able to, you know, we traveled a lot. We were displaced. We were in a cabin for 6 weeks. Like, we've been doing road trips, all kinds of things. And I stuck with that same meal size, around the same, my 2 kind of main meals, with, I bookend my little morning snack and nighttime snack. And I went through all of that and was able to maintain, if not lose, a couple pounds. And, you know, I feel like that's the secret sauce, keeping it simple. You keep your volume around the same always. Even if you're traveling, even if you're eating something indulgent, your volume should still be the same. You shouldn't, just because you're eating something indulgent, suddenly eat triple the volume. That's the problem. So like, even if I decided I'm going to have a treat that's kind of indulgent, a little high calories, it would still be like a small portion at night, like a nighttime treat that's a little more indulgent. I wouldn't suddenly, just because I'm eating bad, that, okay, then that means I need to eat 3 times the portion. It's all about maintaining that consistency in portion sizes. And I always tell this to my clients, like, avoid the big swings. Keep it even keel. So I don't want to see you over restrict and then go crazy on the weekend. I rather have you not over restrict and eat a little more, maybe one day, a little less, a little more, a little less, and have like a little nice zigzag. That's what's going to help you stay consistent, maintain results, get results. Because usually it's not the day-to-day stuff. It's when the pendulum swings. And usually that comes from over-restriction. Do you know where that beeping noise comes every once in a while? Is it the washer? Like the washer's done or something?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You hear it? Sometimes I think it's like the fridge door's open or something. So what I also like to say in terms of, you know, controlling volume is I'm really big on minis of things, because it's automatically going to help control your portions. So for example, I picked up these couple of things I picked up at the grocery store. So these little minis, so they're not diet or low calorie. It's the regular real thing, just a small version. So these little tiny ice cream bars from Dove, 70 calories each. You could have 1 or 2. I picked up these cute little ice creams and we really enjoyed it, so I got them again. These little tiny vanilla bean ice creams, just real regular ice cream, but it's nice and portion controlled. And we'll have this with our, again, in the mini theme, the teeny tiny apple pies at Trader Joe's. So they come out throughout the year with different flavors. And it's just such a great way to portion control treats. You don't want to get a gallon of your favorite ice cream unless you have a lot of self-control. So just think about things in that you can have anything you want, you just can't have as much of anything that you want. That's kind of my motto. And when you allow yourself to have these things that you love and that you crave, they don't become so special. Like they are, you enjoy them, but you don't feel like the wheels are gonna come off the bus, like you're just gonna come bursting out of the seams when you finally allow yourself to have it, because you can kind of have it any time. Like I can have those Dove ice cream bars anytime. I don't have to restrict, and then once a month allow myself some ice cream, and then I'm gonna eat an entire gallon. So avoiding the spikes, like leveling it out, that has worked wonders for me in my journey. It helps my clients, and it's just a really good way to think about volume. And it's also a good way to think about how you handle situations where you don't have control over what's being served. So if they are going to have only indulgent food somewhere, you can't always control what options you have to eat, but you can control how much of those things you choose to eat. So again, like I said earlier, just don't eat like an asshole. And then you will, you can encounter any situation and you'll be okay. So anyways, lunch was delicious. Loved it. Now we are going to go run a couple of errands and stuff. But when we get back, and for you guys, the magic of YouTube, it's going to be seconds, but we will show you dinner. So show you dinner and then show you a nighttime treat, and we will wrap this full day of eating up. Happy to get back to these for you guys, because I know it's fun to have ideas. So we all get kind of burnt out on thinking of things, and that's why I do these videos. All right, you guys. This is the 90-10 meat from Costco. Very cost effective. You get it in like tubes. You just have to use a hamburger press.
8 ounces?
No, I do a quarter pound is 4 ounces.
4 ounces. Okay. I haven't done them in a minute, so I'll just draw a blank. There's your quarter pounder. Space here. Thank you.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's your quarter pounder.
That's pretty easy. Oh, you know what? We forgot to get parchment paper. Oh, well, we're gonna
Let's
make do. Put foil or something.
Okay, 4 ounces. Yeah, 4 ounces. You're right. Drew a blank for a minute.
What'd you season the meat with?
Garlic salt,
Yum. Okay.
onion powder, and a little bit of that garlic sea salt you got.
Oh, good. Okay. I feel like this one's less clunky than the other one you had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
A little better.
All right, so we'll tap in a little bit on the Burger Central. We got like Toyland over here with these dogs. Never a dull moment around here. All right, you guys. Sour grapes. This is a really... Oh, I'm gonna have another one then. You want one?
Sure.
This is a really good little snack if you're craving like a sour candy. They're like 5 to 7 grapes, 45 calories. That's what it looks like.
Ooh, that's hearty.
That is
Alright.
really good. Got the Quince non-stick going on. Love these pans.
What pan is left? Fries. There we go. And the waffle cuts that we left.
We're gonna have the Trader Joe's seasoned waffle cut fries. We've been eating quite well here. That's why I'll be doing more like these types of videos. I made a really good Mediterranean like bowl yesterday. It was very good. it's nice to get ideas, you know, because sometimes it's just hard to, when you have decision fatigue, that's when you make bad decisions. You go through the drive-thru or whatever, especially like us, we ran a bunch of errands. We're super busy today. The dogs got groomed. I had a bunch of work to do. It's just like real busy. And so it could be like to the thought of like going home, having to put away all your groceries and everything and then cook. Sometimes it's like overwhelming, but if you already kind of had you create the crave by deciding ahead of time earlier in the day what you're going to have for dinner, then that's what will be on your mind and that's what you'll want. So you won't get as tempted to do drive-through or something like that because you already know, like you've already programmed your brain on what you're going to be, what to expect and what you're going to eat. So that does help. It's all these little tricks and things I've learned over the years. They may seem silly, but that is what makes all the difference. People always say, how do you have such good willpower? I don't have willpower. It's a training of the brain and knowing how your brain works and programming, basically. It's like a programming. You know?
Autopilot.
Yeah. It just is. It just simply just is. It's like the lifestyle. I mean, these three stooges. Look, 1, 2, 3. Where's Rocky?
Right here.
Huh. See? People assume, where's your dogs when they don't see him? Well, I don't film the ground. Sometimes I have to look around for him. Oh, there he is. Anyways, all the dogs are alive and well. Even our elderly, decrepit guy, he's still hanging on, and I just haven't had the heart to pull the plug. It's so hard. I never thought he would make it this far. I thought he was not going to make it out of the cabin. But we have a place on, you know, that I can call when it's time to come here. So we're just kind of waiting until like there's like a signal. Right now he's just strutting right along. He goes out for little walks in the wagon, and he just does his business, and he's still eating, and I don't know. It's blind and deaf, but man, his nose works real good. That's why he's over here, because he smells the hamburger meat. So Mike is doing a little chop on the onions.
Chopping away.
Choppity chop. So there was, in the mail, I checked the mail, and there was the 2 notices, that 2 different places that said, final notice, your parcel is going to be returned. You must call this number and give your parcel number. I don't know, you know, if the way I'm like, that's weird. I didn't get a first notice or a second notice, a final notice. I better call. So I call. She's like, oh yeah, okay, what's your parcel number? Okay, yeah, well, I wanted to let you know that we have it arranged so that we can have someone come out and test your water and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, huh? I thought you had a package. Yeah, so basically what we do, and she just like ignored me. I was like, oh, this is a scam. I get it. This is a way to get me to call.
Yes.
I couldn't freaking believe it.
Should get the name of the company report, and that should be illegal.
That should be illegal. That's misleading.
That's illegal.
They're posing as the Postal Service, basically.
Yes.
They had like the emblem for the Postal Service, like an eagle or something.
Yep, that should be
to make it seem like it was, and I don't know because I'm new to the area, so I'm thinking, oh, is this the way the post office lets you know you have a package? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that happened. All right.
I didn't put mustard.
Ooh, no, I don't. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, I gotta get that Cokes.